Here's another one of my favourite books. It's called Flember, The Secret Book by Jamie Smart, who usually makes comics, so he does great illustrations, and this book is full of them, and it's very funny. A mysterious island, a long-forgotten secret, the magical force of life, and a giant robot bear. Meet our hero, boy inventor Dev, as he discovers the power of Flember. I'll just read from the start of the book for you. An introduction. There is an island. It lies just over the horizon, always just over the horizon. Except that it's for the unlucky few who chance upon it, those who sail off course and sail too close. Their ships tear like paper against the huge jagged rocks of the coastline. Dark swirling oceans drag them under, pick up their bones and then spit out their remains across the poisonous black sands of the beaches. This island, Flember Island, has secrets it does not want to give up. Chapter 1. The Village of Eden in the Mountains. Nestled upon Flember Island's southernmost mountain, like a beacon of light in the darkness, was the small village of Eden, and whilst Eden might have looked scary from the outside, being, as it was, concealed behind a 10-metre-high wall of sharpened tree trunks, on the inside, Flember, the energy of life, thrived. Forests bustled, meadows swayed, ponds glistened, waterfalls crashed, rivers trickled. Villagers ambled about in the morning sunshine. It's a picture. Our story starts here, in Eden, but away from the orange rooftops of the streets, down a winding path, across a crumbling stone bridge, in a clearing before Spindle Tree Forest, where there was a small house to be found. Around the back of the house was a workshop, hanging dangerously over the edge of a cliff. Alongside it, a series of rickety wooden platforms had been stacked. They swayed to the left or to the right, depending which way the breeze was blowing, and there, standing on the highest platform, was a boy called Dev. He had sparkling, inquisitive emerald green eyes, a faint wash of freckles across his nose, a tumble of messy hair wedged beneath his cat-eared helmet. He wore a black vest, backpack, chunky blue boots, and a long pink scarf which fluttered out behind him like a writhing fibbler eel. Bonk! His stomach lurched. Were he to fall from this height, he'd fall for ages, bouncing against the steep cliff face all the way down into Percy's scrapyard, probably landing on some deeply uncomfortable sticky-out thing. A cold sweat prickled out from his skin. He closed his eyes. Deep breath, all thoughts of falling forced from his mind. Everything felt calm, everything was silent, only the quiet ruffling of his wing feathers, and then the shouting started. Wings! Calm, remember, calm. Dev, I know you can hear me, you're wearing wings. Dev readjusted the harness around his shoulders. I plucked a lot of chickens to make these. They're perfectly safe, Mum. He opened one eye. There on the workshop balcony below stood his mother, dressed all in green, from her boots to her helmet, glaring up at Dev through a few stray ringlets of red hair. I'll stop there. It's a terrific book, and it's quite a big book, but there's a lot of pictures in there, which make it really fun. And it's basically a great adventure story with a robot bear that gets out of control. And what could be better than that?